Ladies, bros, non-binary those, we have reached the semifinals of the King of the Ring Championship Tournament here. And in the semifinals, we have the biggest man, the baddest man, the strongest man alive, Mark Henry, set to go up against the Celtic Warrior Sheamus, and Seth Rollins, set to go one-on-one with Rob Van Dam. But as it's the Feelin The Mode, we see what Sheamus is up to. Let's get into it. Welcome, everyone. Here we are live on Monday Night Raw with the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament.
I've been waiting a long time for this.
Whoa. Hey. Whoa, it's say what? Hey.
Weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. Sheamus is as tough as they come.
With the victory over Wade Barrett to get himself into this position, Sheamus now has a damn near indomitable task ahead of him as he's set to go one-on-one with the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. The bell rings to start this one. Sheamus goes for that swing and a miss.
This final match is so close, these competitors can taste it. That's some serious motivation for them to give this fight their all. It should be a fun one to watch.
Whoa, lift him up in that position. Right into the turnbuckle he goes. Mark Henry letting it be known that he is the stronger man, the more powerful man. The Sheamus' usual power game will not work here. Gets him up in position, maybe seem to go for a world's strongest slam to get this early, but Sheamus blocks it. Now Henry nails him with that suplex. Arm drag. Stomping away at him, stopping Henry from getting back up to his feet. Doing everything he can to maintain control is Sheamus. And now trying to pummel him as he's done so many others. But it's going to take much more than that to keep down the world's strongest man. Sheamus will have to dig down deep in this contest. Goes for the cover. Kick out at one. Rolls out. Plenty of fight left. Plenty of energy. And oh, now he's hot. And now he's trying to grapple at him. Versus that one. Gets him with that arm drag. Now goes up top. Mark Henry is right back up to his feet. Gets him with that axe handle. Right back up to his feet he goes again. Knocks him right off the ropes. Sheamus is caught. Gets him with that big knee right to the face. Back up to the top goes Sheamus again. And again with the axe handle. This time knocking Henry straight down. He doesn't get back up. Sheamus jumps. Henry rolls. Rolls out of the way of that one. Only to walk right into it. White noise.
He's taking this to the floor now.
Outside this match goes. Sheamus tosses Henry into the desk. Big elbow from Mark Henry to Sheamus. Elbows to the gut from Sheamus to Henry. Big right punch as he gets him with that Irish curse. Backbreaker. 3 massive moves delivered to the world's strongest man in this contest as Sheamus goes for the leg. And another elbow drop to that tree trunk leg of Mark Henry. Chopping the man down is Sheamus. Referee at a count of 6. Sheamus now going for the submission. Got the cloverleaf locked in. Can't get the tap out here, but he's got the cloverleaf locked in. Maybe fears if he can wear Mark Henry down, he can stop him from getting back in the ring. Get a count-out victory, perhaps. But it won't happen here. Sheamus launches himself inside. Goes for the cover. And a kick out at 2. Not just a kick out, a defiant kick out as he's launched right off by Mark Henry. Now Sheamus setting him up in the corner. Bro kicks incoming. Looking to end this one. Boom! Now going for the cloverleaf again. Going for that cloverleaf. Sheamus got the cloverleaf locked in. Will this be it? Will this get him the victory? Will this advance him to the finals of the King of the Ring tournament? Mark Henry pushes right off it. Gets him with that knee to the face. Henry has been a world champion before, wants to be one again. And he does not gonna let anything stand in his way. And neither will Sheamus as he nails another pro kick right to the face of Henry. 2 and a 3. Victory, victory. That's the Celtic Warriors victorious in this contest. And we look back at the highlights of this one, folks. Look back at the bro kick, the Irish curse, white noise, and a couple more bro kicks to boot. The cloverleaf submission. Sheamus threw everything he had at Mark Henry to get this victory, and what a hellacious battle this was as the Celtic Warrior Sheamus advances to the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. Victory for Sheamus against Mark Henry in this episode of Feelin The Mode. To see where this goes, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all them nice things. I've been your host, and I'm out of here.